This is Ivory Coast. Located on the west coast of the African continent, Ivory Coast, or Cote d'Ivoire as it's known in the French language, is one of the African countries that offer a lot in terms of tourism for many travel enthusiasts. Now, if you do not know how it came to be called Ivory Coast, back then in the mid-century, this area used to be very famous for trading in elephant ivory. People used to come from all over the world to come and buy and others steal ivory from this place. Now, in present day, Ivory Coast is the leading cocoa producing country in the world. If you're a big fan of chocolate, or let's say chocolate bars or any other chocolate products, then you should be very interested in this beautiful country, because according to the World Population Review, in the year 2022, Ivory Coast will be producing over 2 million metric tons of cocoa. This great country has a lot to discover, and in this video, we bring you the best places to visit in Ivory Coast. These are the top attractions in the country, so definitely these will make your stay in Ivory Coast a very memorable one. But hey, if you're new here, on the channel we share great stories about the African continent, so for more future videos, be sure to like, subscribe, and also share this video with someone that you know would love to learn about the African continent. Located on the West African coastline, Abidjan city has a lot to offer to many travelers and tourists that visit Ivory Coast. We highly recommend anyone visiting and exploring Ivory Coast to start from this great city, because while here you get to experience Ivory Coast's art, the beaches, the local restaurants and cuisines, and definitely much more about this beautiful city. While in Abidjan, you could also visit the National Art Museum, where African culture and craftsmanship is displayed to the many revelers that come to tour this museum. Grand Bassam is one of the oldest towns in Ivory Coast. Although most of the buildings today are in ruins, this old town will make you relive those ancient days. Today, Grand Bassam is a UNESCO World Heritage listed site, and tourists come from all over the world to come experience this historical town and also enjoy the beach life of this town. The beaches here have very crystal clear waters, and that will give you a very relaxing holiday feel on your visit to Ivory Coast. It is the City of Man, where you'll find the Waterfall of Man, or as it's known in French as the Les Cascades de Man. These waterfalls spring down from the Tora Mountains. This is one of the most beautiful nature destinations in Ivory Coast. While here, you could also hike the Dent de Man mountain that looks like a tooth. Very surprising, right? This is a very popular attraction for many hikers and rock climbers that visit Ivory Coast. The Thai National Park covers at least 3,000 square kilometers in Ivory Coast. This national park is part of what was formerly a big game reserve that occupied a range of West African countries, including Guinea, Senegal, and the Ivory Coast. It is at the Thai National Park that you'll get to experience the moist woods and the savanna grass, where you'll also find great fauna like the pygmy hippos, the colobus monkeys, and also the chimpanzees and many other savanna animals. Thai National Park is a great place to visit to enable you connect with the wildlife in Ivory Coast. Now, how can you visit a country without exploring its national capital? Yamoussoukro is the capital city of Ivory Coast, although not so many people know about it. This only became the capital in 1983, and it was a project that was run and made possible by the then former president Houphouët Boigny, who was also born in this very city. While in Yamoussoukro, you could also visit the Basilica of Our Lady of Peace, which is the largest Christian church on earth. Christians and tourists travel from all around the world to come and see this very gigantic place of worship. For the Swahili lesson, we look at the verb vuta, which translates as pull. So if we are to use this in a sentence, we would maybe say, tafadhali nivutie kiti, translating as please pull me a chair. So if you're a sister and you're out on a date with a guy, you could maybe request them to actually pull you a chair for you to sit. And of course, if you like to learn the Swahili language, which is one of the most spoken languages on the African continent with over 200 million speakers, we created an easy to learn Speak Swahili for Beginners course that basically takes you from A to Z to enable you learn and speak Swahili like a native speaker. To enroll for the course, check out the link in the description of this video. Well, that's Ivory Coast and the best places to visit in the country. In the comments, let us know, have you been to any West African country? Do not also forget to like, subscribe, and also share this video with someone that you know would love to learn about the African continent. Thank you so much for watching. We recommend you watch this next video for you to even learn more about Africa.